Hello everyone, my name is Joe Yatuma and I'm the founder of Dash Diamonds. I'm here today to talk about false allegations and attacks against myself and my company. It took some time to make sure I had the facts and allegations before sharing my story. At this time, I will be sharing all the facts and court documents. You can verify everything you see here today by visiting ogov.com. It's all public record. The only way my competitors can compete with me was to instill fear and doubt into our community of clients. From the beginning, every loose diamond sold over $1,000 at Dash Diamonds has been accompanied by a GI certificate. In addition, all of our diamond engagement rings are laser inscribed to provide an extra layer of security. I require each and every client to inspect the inscription before leaving with their ring. Finally, a third-party report is included with all diamond jewelry purchases, which test natural diamonds versus lab-grown diamonds. Many have falsely attacked our merchandise and reputation to instill fear and doubt into our clients. They will be all exposed within due time. Any clients who have any concerns or questions about any purchases purchased at Dash Diamonds, I am here and I stand behind all of my products 100%. For the small number who are affected, I apologize. Accurate diamond testing technology was not available until recently, which helps determine the difference between lab-grown and natural diamonds. Since then, we have invested in the latest technology that is now available for accurate testing. We are proud to be the first in Metro Detroit to provide a full lab-grown versus natural diamond report for every Dash Diamonds customer with every Dash Diamonds purchase. This will ensure that these issues will never happen again. Here's our story.
Located in West Bloomfield, Dash Diamonds is owned by Joe Yatuma, the first Chaldean-owned diamond wholesaler in the United States. As a wholesaler, Dash received better pricing on their inventory, which in turn allows them to offer better value than a retailer. In fact, Joe and his team were continually beating the competition on value and quality, which led to a series of lies, defamation, and eventually a lawsuit filed by Joe to clear his name. Let's take a look at the background of this story. Several years ago, lab-grown diamonds started to become more popular, mostly due to their cheaper prices, which is fine if you know what you're buying. If a diamond reseller passes off lab-grown as natural, it is very unethical, as the prices of these are much lower than natural diamonds. Unfortunately, testing in the diamond industry was not keeping up with lab-grown diamonds, as these testers were unable to discern the difference between natural and lab-grown diamonds, and many vendors were building pieces with a mixture of natural and lab-grown diamonds. As it turns out, Joe's competition began to spread lies that Dash Diamonds was intentionally selling lab diamonds as natural, which was all proven in court depositions to be false. Here's where our story unfolds. In 2018, Dash realized that some of their jewelry items might have been affected by these unethical vendors. Joe immediately contacted his affected customers and terminated all business with those vendors. Renee Nager, who played a big part in this, happened to be one of the clients whom Joe contacted in 2018.
In November 2018, Joe approached me and told me he sent me a text message, or he called me, saying that one of his vendors was having issues with lab-grown diamonds and he thinks that it was, my necklace may have been one, so I gave it back to him. He was going to test it out and check to see if any were lab-grown. He said there was a few that he changed and everything was fine now.
Renee brought in her necklace for Joe to inspect. After sending out for a proper test, it was determined that a few diamonds were in fact lab-grown. Here's an image of the stones affected. Joe immediately replaced them with natural stones. He also corrected the issue with a couple of other affected clients. Bottom line, Joe stood behind his products and his promise by rectifying the problem with his patrons. While Dash fixed their vendor issue and saw continued success, the competition took action as they couldn't compete with Dash's prices or quality. However, they were being plagued with the same deceit by vendors passing off lab diamonds as natural. In fact, Mark Tapper of Tapper's Fine Jewelry admitted in court that they were inadvertently purchasing lab-grown diamonds, but they did not stop working with the vendor who deceived them, nor did they provide testing on all diamonds.
Has Tapper's purchased any jewelry pieces that they later found to have a mixture of lab and natural diamonds?
As part of our inventory? Yes.
How often has this happened?
Twice, maybe.
Did you discontinue doing business with that vendor?
I doubt it.
Do you test every diamond that comes into Tapper's?
Every diamond?
Yes.
No.
Is there a certain size or price point that the diamond is to be tested before it goes out to retail?
No.
Another competitor is Wackler Jewelry in Birmingham. Owner David Wackler and salesman Paul Camus believed Joe was using lab-grown diamonds simply because his prices were so low. But the truth is that retailers like Wackler and Tappers struggled to compete because of the great value offered by Dash Diamonds as a wholesaler. Paul admitted in court that most others in the industry didn't personally care for Joe.
Other jewelers, in particular Wackler and Tappers, they didn't like Joe Utuma, right?
Yeah, not that I know of.
What did they ever tell you about Dash Diamonds or Joe Utuma's reputation?
I mean, just how he does business. As far as like whenever we get a client, somehow, some way, he does beat us in pricing.
How many sales do you know of when you were working at Wackler's place where they lost a pretty good sale to Dash because Dash beat them out on the price?
It's happened a few times, more than often.
And would Wackler get pretty upset?
I mean, he would get upset. The best pricing always wins in our industry.
Did he, Wackler, ever talk to you about his belief that Dash was selling lab diamonds and telling customers they were natural?
Yeah, we both had that theory, that that's what was going on. It's just like, how are you making money type thing. It's like below what we get it for.
In fact, Paul even lied and admitted warning people that if they went to Dash, be careful as they might pass off a lab-grown diamond for natural diamond.
Did you ever tell a customer that there was rumors going around about Dash?
If it's somebody that I know personally, I say, hey, you can go anywhere you want. Just be careful with them, because he's known for this, passing off lab-grown as natural.
What Paul, David, and Mark didn't know was that Joe had set the highest standards by selling only GIA-certified diamonds. Any loose diamond sold over $1,000 comes with a GIA certificate. In addition, Dash also provides laser inscription on all diamonds of this value as an extra layer of security. In fact, Joe requires all clients to read the inscripted number off the diamond before leaving the store. Fast forward to 2020 when Dash customer Renee Nager visited Tappers and was told that 10 diamonds on her necklace were lab-grown. Susan Barnett was the appraiser who supposedly tested the necklace and took a picture with her phone or tablet and marked what she felt were lab-grown diamonds.
Did you take that photo?
I did.
And there are some blue markings on the photograph. Where did those come from?
My tablet. You know what? I might have taken it with my phone. I gave her, Renee Nager, a copy of this to mark which diamonds I felt had the lab-grown diamonds marked from the machine.
Renee was led to believe that the photo she was shown was from the testing machine.
Did Susan Barnett from Tappers, did she give you any sort of printouts or imaging that came from the machine?
Yes, that's the one with the blue dots on it.
Did she show you anything besides this photograph with the blue dots to identify for you which diamonds she was saying are lab-grown?
Nope, this is the only thing she gave me that said these are lab-grown.
And did she tell you that this photograph did not accurately depict what the machine showed her, but this was the best replication of what she could do for you? In other words, did she tell you that she wasn't sure that every blue dot represented a lab-grown diamond, but this was the best she could do?
No, I was under the impression that this was accurate.
Upon receiving the photo from Susan, Mark Tapper sent a photo and text of this picture to David Wackler and Paul Camus.
Ones in blue are lab-grown. Guess where it was purchased?
Dash Diamonds.
Bruh, you should go on Jeopardy!
David Wackler then decided to post a deceitful lie on social media.
Damn, and you didn't tell your customer? Not surprised this jeweler who's been running my name through the mud, swearing up and down to God that I'm the same price as Tiffany, and that they're wholesale, is deceiving their clients who they swear they are selling wholesale to. I guess it was so cheap because they mixed slabs in without telling you. That's sick. Don't ever play yourself, young man. Take good care of the people and they will take care of you. Death before dishonor.
All of these claims were proven false in court depositions. Joe and Miss Nager sent the necklace together to GIA for testing, which confirmed that every diamond claimed to be lab-grown in Tapper's test were in fact all natural. In addition, Mark Tapper never took the time to do his own research with regards to the results given to him by Susan Barnett.
Before you texted the picture over to Mr. Wackler, did you go and take a look at the testing information to confirm that what Susan was giving to you was accurate?
No.
As just heard, the false statements and lies by Dash's competition caused tremendous damage to the Dash Diamond brand. In the midst of all this, and to this day, Dash is still being falsely accused and defamed by Sarkis Daher, also known as Chico. In fact, when customers ask Chico to document his false findings on diamonds purchased from Dash, he refuses. The irony of this story is that Hermans and Chico have been buying diamonds from Dash since 2017. While this was never intended to hit the courtroom, Joe felt that there was no alternative as his reputation and business were on the line. The competition simply could not provide the same value nor quality of Dash Diamonds and began spreading lies to instill fear on their clients. In the meantime, Dash Diamonds has invested in the latest and most accurate diamond testing technology to differentiate natural versus lab-grown. With every diamond jewelry purchase, Dash provides a third-party lab report. The intent of this video is to show the evidence of what transpired in this unfortunate series of events. Dash Diamond's mission is to serve the community with real value, fair prices, impeccable craftsmanship, and first-class customer service.
I'd like to thank everyone for the support for the last few years. This has been a tough pill to swallow. Working with an open heart and giving people the best value is all I did. I simply want people to learn from what has transpired here. Unlike others, I'm not out to defame or slander anyone's character. I just want to make sure the facts come out and my story is shared. Thank you.